Why the hype? The evolution from ROG Ally to ROG Ally X need for a true generational leap. AMD Z2 series, a new era in handheld chips. Overview of Z1 versus Z1 Extreme, introduction of Z2 and Z2 Extreme, architecture upgrades and what they mean for performance, real-world gaming implications to models. To audiences, the affordable white model, who it's for and what it can do. The high-end black model, ideal for power users. Design overhaul. From sleek to ergonomic, shift in design language. Nintendo-style grips and curves, comfort for long sessions, balancing weight and usability. Display choices and portability. 7-inch display, retained pros of the compact screen comparison to Steam Deck and other rivals. Memory, storage and future-proofing. RAM options up to 32 GB, storage up to 4 TB. That matters. Impact on multitasking and loading times. Battery life, fast charging. Speculations on battery size. 100W fast charging, how it changes user habits. On-the-go power usage improvements. Summary and transition to section to why ROG Ally 2 is a serious contender. What we'll cover next: software, Xbox integration, UI, and more. No, here's the full section. 1. Script, written according to your instructions. Script, Section 1. ROG Ally 2, redefining handheld gaming. Handheld gaming is evolving fast. The demand for powerful, portable consoles is growing. Gamers want more than just basic performance on the go. They want speed, comfort, high-end graphics, and smooth gameplay. That's where the ASUS ROG Ally 2 enters the picture. This isn't just another refresh. It's not a slight upgrade like the ROG Ally X. This time, ASUS seems ready to take a much bigger leap. Based on leaks and early details, the ROG Ally 2 may set a new standard for portable gaming devices. Let's go back a bit. When ASUS launched the original ROG Ally, it caught a lot of attention. It was slim, powerful, and Windows-based. Then came the ROG Ally X. It improved battery life, added more RAM, and increased storage. But one thing stayed the same: the processor. It still used the AMD Z1 Extreme chip. While that chip is strong, especially compared to Intel's offerings, many people expected more. Now, the moment has arrived. AMD is launching the Z2 series, and ASUS is ready to use it. The ROG Ally 2 is expected to come in two versions, a white model and a black model. Each targets a different kind of gamer. Let's start with the white version. This one is for casual gamers. It's budget-friendly. It uses a standard Z2 chip, not the Z2 Extreme. That means it may have fewer CPU cores and be built on slightly older architecture. Some fans are concerned about performance, but that worrying may not be necessary. For most indie games and many modern titles, this chip should be enough, especially if you're not chasing ultra graphics settings or super high frame rates. In fact, devices like the Lenovo Go S have shown that you can get smooth gameplay from similar chips. So the white model might strike the right balance between price and performance. It gives people a chance to enter the handheld market without spending too much. For travel, casual gaming, or streaming, it could be the perfect pick. Now, the black version is a different story. This one is for power users, serious gamers, people who want the most out of their handheld device. The black model is expected to feature AMD's new Z2 Extreme APU. This chip is based on Zen 5 architecture. That alone signals a big jump in power. Early tests suggest a performance boost of 15 to 20% over the Z1 Extreme. That's a big deal in this space. It means faster game loading, smoother play, less lag, and better handling of demanding games. But it doesn't stop at the chip. The high-end model could also come with up to 32 GB of LPDDR5 RAM. That's laptop-level memory in a handheld device. Perfect for multitasking or handling large games. Storage could range from 1 TB to 4 TB. That's enough space for your whole gaming library, and then some. These specs push the ROG Ally 2 into a new class. Not just a handheld console, but a full mobile gaming station. For those who don't want to compromise, this model looks like a dream. Let's talk about design. ASUS is moving away from the sleek, flat look of the original Ally instead. They're going for a chunkier, curved style, more like a controller. Think back to older systems like the Nintendo 64. The design may remind you of those classic grips, and that's a good thing. Handhelds often struggle with comfort. After a while, your hands get tired, the weight feels off, the buttons feel awkward. ASUS seems to be fixing that. The new design offers better balance and a more natural feel. It may look bulkier, but it's built for long sessions. And comfort matters more than looks when you're deep in a game. The screen size is staying the same, 7 inches. That might disappoint some, but it's actually a smart move. A 7-inch screen hits the sweet spot. It's big enough to enjoy immersive games, but small enough to keep the device portable. Bigger screens can make handhelds heavy and hard to carry. This size keeps the Ally to travel-friendly while still looking great. Now, let's go back to performance. RAM and storage aren't just numbers, they change how your device works. More RAM means you can run bigger games without slowdowns. It also helps when you switch between tasks, like browsing, downloading, and gaming all at once. And storage? That matters too. Games today are huge. Some titles can take up 100 gigabytes or more. If you want more than a few games at once, you need serious space. That's where up to 4 terabytes comes in. With that kind of capacity, you won't have to delete one game to install another, and that adds freedom, real freedom. Battery life is another big piece of the puzzle. We don't have exact numbers yet, but there's talk of fast charging, up to 100 watts. That's fast, really fast. It means you can charge your device quickly between sessions. You won't be stuck waiting hours to play again. For gamers who travel or play often, this is a game changer. Imagine plugging in during lunch and having enough charge for hours of gaming. Fast charging makes that possible. We also expect better power management. With smarter chips and better software, the Ally may use power more efficiently. That means more time gaming and less time worrying about your battery percentage. Now let's mention something very interesting. The Xbox button. Leaked images show a dedicated Xbox button on the black version. This could mean a lot of things. Maybe ASUS is working closely with Microsoft. Maybe we'll see an Xbox-style interface. If so, it would be a huge improvement over Windows in its current form. Windows is powerful, but it's not great on small screens. It wasn't made for handhelds, but an Xbox-like layer could fix that. A new interface could make things easier. It could make the Ally feel more like a console and less like a PC, and there's more deeper Xbox integration could bring. Game Pass support, cloud gaming, and better multiplayer features. That means you could stream games directly, play cross-platform, and enjoy a more seamless gaming experience. This isn't just about branding, it's about usability. If ASUS and Microsoft can work together on this, it could make the Ally the best Windows handheld ever made. To sum it up, so far, ASUS is taking big steps, 2 models for 2 types of gamers. A serious design update, a big performance leap with AMD's new chips, huge improvements in memory and storage, faster charging, possible Xbox integration. All these elements come together to create something special. The ROG Ally might be the most complete handheld gaming device we've seen. Not just in terms of specs, but in how those specs translate to real-world use. It's not about raw numbers, it's about comfort, speed, reliability, and freedom.